Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back again to Cannon Fodder TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Wednesday, we're halfway through the week, and boy, has it been a week and a half. But we've got some news in regards to Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey? No, not Thomas Partey. Ivan Toney. Yeah, Sambi Lakonga. And some rift between Aaron Ramsdale, Jamie Carragher, Ramsdale's dad. What is going on? It's Cannon Fodder. See you on the other side of this music intro. Yeah, it's going to be a show and a half. But anyway, guys, we are live and direct on this channel, Cannon Fodder TV, and I don't have the little thing that says, click the like button. We've got Brentford versus Arsenal, Caraboa Cup third round. Yeah, why? Because today we're playing against Brentford in the Caraboa Cup, aka was it Littlewood's Cup, aka the League Cup. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Right. So I think let's just kind of get into the first one actually. And the first news segment is what is going on, man? What's going on here? Jamie Carragher and Aaron Ramsdale and Aaron Ramsdale's dad. Anyway, Jim Carragher responds after Arsenal star's father calls him a disgrace. Jamie Carragher has issued his say after criticism from Aaron Ramsdale's father. Now, the Liverpool icon Jamie Carragher has insisted that his comments were just a joke after Aaron Ramsdale's father took exception to his view on his son's reaction to David Raya's save from Arsenal in North London derby. The Spaniard has come in for Ramsdale in the past few weeks, but the England man has been supportive of his fellow stopper from the sidelines. Now, whilst appearing supportive of Raya, Carragher refuted that suggestions and claimed that Ramsdale would have been absolutely devastated and compared it to an Oscar nominee watching another star. I've got to laugh, actually. You know, you're waiting there, you're waiting for your name to be called, and your name doesn't get called. If somebody else gets nominated, they win the award, and you're there with gritted teeth, clapping your hands. I think that's what he's referring to. Anyway, he said, I thought it was like the Oscars. You know, when someone loses the Oscar and they start clapping and smiling for the other person. Now, Carragher said live on Sky Sports, I was laughing when I saw that. He's absolutely devastated. Now, Sky Sports Premier account posted a clip on X, formerly known as Twitter, prompting Ramsdale's dad, Nick, to respond to Carragher. You are a disgrace. He raged in reply to the post. Show some class. My lad has. Yeah. Anyway, however, speaking on another platform, Carragher was asked for his thoughts on Ramsdale. Senior reply and insisted it was a joke. I will never say anything back. And in some ways, I admire it. My son plays, and it's completely different to being a fan or a pundit. God, what is going on, man? Jamie Carragher, don't get caught up, man. Don't get involved. But I understand what you're saying. You know, when he made that save, David Raya made that save, and you saw Ramsdale was like, yes, well done. I mean, what would I have done if it was like someone in my spot doing a good job in my left back position? Would I have been clapping? I don't know what I've been doing, man. I would be thinking, I want to get back in there. I need to be getting back in there and playing. Ramsdale, he was dropped. No rotation there in the goalkeeping position there. Ramsdale was dropped, man. I'm just saying. Don't get upset. All right, next news segment. This is a little bit sad news, actually. This player, and I'll give you my thoughts like I will give you my thoughts. Albert Sambi Lakonga, the Arsenal loanee, has confirmed that he has suffered an injury that will keep him out of action for at least a couple of months. The 23-year-old midfielder joined Luton Town on loan on transfer deadline day this month, and he was a really exciting signing for the Hatters. But unfortunately for them, they will have to do without him for the next couple of months. So, like I said, yeah, Arsenal loanee Samuel Lakonga confirms he has picked up an injury. Now, Arsenal signed Sam Lokonga back in the summer of 2021. The Belgian was viewed as a massive talent. He's been compared to Yaya Toure by current Burnley boss Vincent Kompany, and the Gunners fans expected big things from him. To be fair, Lokonga had a great start to life at Arsenal. He played very well in the first few months, or actually first few games campaign, but was disappointed after the turn of the year. Lokonga spent the second half of the season out on loan with Crystal Palace, where he showed flashes of his talent. He then joined Luton on loan in the summer, but sadly for him, he now set to miss out, sidelined for the next couple of months. Now, Lokonga did take to his Instagram account yesterday, saying that he wrote, I thought it was my time to enjoy playing this beautiful game called football and work hard, helping my teammates to reach our goal as a team. But unfortunately, an injury came to delay everything. I'll be focused on my recovery and support the team during this time. See you in a couple of months. Kind of sad overall, because I'm thinking that we've brought this player, Sam Lokonga, to Arsenal because he's still our player. Is he not? Yeah, he's still our player. And it's like we just can't wait to get rid of him. I mean, I don't want to get into the debate about Kai Havertz. And I thought that Sam Lokonga was supposed to be the player to take over from the X-Man, Granit Xhaka. But it's like we were so quick to get rid of him. We spent £65 million on a player who still, to me, he looks shell-shocked. He looks like he's trying too hard. He's lost confidence. So I don't know what's going to happen to Kai Havertz. But that apart, I'm just thinking, why couldn't we have given Sam Lokonga more time? It's like we're so willing to give some players a bucket load of time, and other players, we just can't wait to get rid of them. I'm thinking, we spent the money in 2021 on Sam Lokonga. I mean, could we not have, trained him or coached him to be a better midfielder? I don't know. I just find it very, very strange that we're so quick to get rid of certain players. But anyway, Sam Lokonga, like, has taken to his Instagram account to say that he's going to be out for the best part of 2 months. 2 months, man. I do feel sorry for him from a humanist or humanitarian point of view. Again, just coming to Arsenal, hoping, we were hoping to see, good things from him. It hasn't happened for some reasons. Is it because that we still haven't seen a big enough sample of Sam Lokonga, or have we seen enough? Is there something that, Arteta and the coaching team or staff have seen about Sam Lokonga that we are so eager to put him out on loan again? Again, I thought he was going to be the next, well, not next Granit Xhaka, but a player to take over the reins from Granit Xhaka. And it just hasn't happened. I'm not ranting. I'm not ranting. I'm not going to rant. Well, not yet anyway. Now, here's some transfer news for you lot. And I'm not sure if you're fed up of this, but Arsenal now discover a huge Ivan Toney transfer fee as Mikel Arteta scouts another option. I mean, the report says a plan B, but I'll say another option. And it says that Arsenal are interested in signing the England international Ivan Toney from Brentford when his ban for breaching the Football Association's rules ends in January. Now, there is a figure. I'm not going to go into that because I've yet to record a video on my personal thoughts about whether this is going to happen or not. But come into a live chat and let me know your thoughts. Are you fed up? Are you sick and tired of hearing Arsenal linked to Ivan Toney and vice versa? Do you think he would be a good option for Arsenal? An alternative option? Again, I've seen the figure. I'm thinking, wow, okay. Let me know your thoughts about the Ivan Toney news. Again, I've yet to do my video about Ivan Toney, so let's see how we get on with that one. And last but not least, we're back in the League Cup running, 3rd round. Where is it? Is that it? There we go. Yeah, 3rd round, and it's 7:15, not 8. 7:45 p.m. kickoff local time at GMT UK time. And I thought I would just kind of check out what have we looked like against Brentford over the last 6 games. So since 2018, what was the last time we played against Brentford in the League Cup? There we go. We ran out 3-1 winners. I can't even remember who scored for us. It was such a long time. 2018? What was I doing? I think I was. I mean, we weren't even around. Well, depending. Was it? No, we were. We were. We started in 2018. Was it April? May? May? It was May. So we were just a little nappy, a little babby in the universe, the cyber universe. But anyway, you can see there. So we have lost over the course of was it actually 5 games. We've won 3 times and we've drawn once against the Bees. No, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not going to make any predictions. I'm not going to make any predictions. Predictions? Who cares about predictions? We just want the results. Just want the result. So I just did a little bit of homework. I wasn't renowned for doing the homework at school. I tried to get away from it, actually, to be honest. And so the last time that we won the League Cup was back in 1987 against the old enemy, Liverpool, and we beat them 2-1. 1987. Boy, am I feeling old. I can't even remember. What was I doing back in 1987? 1987, I was... oh, right, okay. Yeah. I know where I was working, but I can't remember. Actually, it's quite a long time ago. So, and that's the actual fanzine that they did at that time, 1987. Yeah, such a long time ago. But yeah, that's our League Cup history. We haven't won it since then. But yeah, I personally would like Arsenal to go hammer and tong to win this cup that we have not won in a long time. A lot of the fan base weren't even born. 90s, yeah, the 80s. How many of you are watching now were born in the 80s? I'm showing my age now. I go, yeah, a few decades back. Yeah, further back than that. Right. Anyhow, I believe these or those have been a new segment currently running on the channel, and I was expecting somebody to join me, but they've let me down. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm going to give you a quick reminder of what's going to be happening for the next few days. So today is Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday. I will be coming live again tomorrow, probably giving you, I don't know, depending on what happens later on tonight against the Bees. If we get stung. Yeah. Anyway, Thursday. And then Friday, it will be the Easter Talk, and I'll be back in the hot seat. I can hear a lot of you moaning, oh no, Alex is going to be back. That's right, I'm back in the hot seat. There's no getting rid of me, man. And I tell you what, it's going to be a very good Easter Talk because we've got the H-Men. The H-Men? The H-Men are going to be back in business, man. Yeah, that's right, I said it. All right, so that's what's going to be happening for the next couple of days, at least. At the weekend, I'm not doing anything over the weekend. I might just give myself another break. Yeah, I deserve a break. After this week, I deserve a break. Right, so before I go into the live chat, there are a couple of things that I have to let you guys know about. One of which, I'm going to go on the X platform, formerly known as Twitter, and see if we have received any comments there or retweets. No, we haven't. All right. Okay, so now I can go into our YouTube platform and check out the latest poll that we did. What was the latest poll about? Now, the latest poll, as I remember, it was tonight. League Cup, aka Caraboa Cup. Should we go in there with a strong 11 or play some of the second string players? Do we have any second string players? Or have we bumped it up with all first teamers? Nay, we haven't. Anyway, so I've asked the question. So the question is, do Arsenal play a strong 11 in the League Cup? Choose only one. We have received 605 votes. The comments, 7 comments and 15 likes. Let's aim for at least 30 likes and maybe 900 votes on this one. So this is how the numbers have fallen so far. Again, the question is, do Arsenal play a strong 11 in a League Cup, aka the Caraboa Cup? 605 votes, 7 comments and 15 likes. 37% say Yes, we should go in there, take it serious. Yeah, try and win the League Cup. Haven't done so since 1987. And 63% don't know what they're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. I'm just joking. Don't people come after him and say, "Oh, you upset me," like Jamie Carragher. Oh, how dare you? Anyway, you know, hey, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? Hey, Thomas Frank, what's happening, man? You right, man? Don't get upset now. Don't get upset. Okay, let me go into a live chat for the first time on this show. All right. Okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. So we have our resident Liverpool supporter, 89. Hello, Carl. Hi, everybody. Hi to you. I hope you're keeping well, Carl. It seems like Liverpool are like just getting into. Are they, I don't know. Are they now showing? I don't know. What are they showing? Liverpool. Are there some traction now? Are they? I don't know what Liverpool are doing, man. I don't know. I don't care. Just saying. Anyway, our moderator for the evening show is coming straight and direct from Ashley D. Ashley, I hope you're right, matey. And Wilson Mananga says, very impressive. What's impressive? Oh, what are you talking about? What's impressive? Thank you. I bet you get Tony. No, we're not betting. You just swore then. Bet? Cheeky. Tyrannosaurus, good evening to you. I hope your family, I hope the boys are keeping you busy. Hi, Ashley. Some niceties going on in the live chat. Let's have a look. What else do we have here? We should buy Tony. We need a striker to score goals like Haaland. Well, there's only one striker that can score goals like Haaland, and that's Erling Haaland. There can be only one Tyrannosaurus. You know what I'm talking about. There's no striker that compares. Yeah, not even a Harry Kane, who's left the shores of Spursland, Tottenham land, Spursland, and gone to the Bundesliga. Not even he compares to Erling Haaland. So, yeah. How do I feel about Ivan Toney? Listen up for my video later on. Sorry. What else do we have here? We have oops. Yes, definitely a great result. Tony is a Liverpool fan. Yes, he is. Yeah. I wouldn't have him at Liverpool. Why not? Why not? Didn't Rush score first goal? Yes, he did. He did. But we won. Just saying. Too much money for him just because he's English. Yeah, I know people say about it's about the tax, and if you look across the other European football leagues, you can find bargain players that the price you're thinking it costs how much? Really? And again, I've seen the reports about how much Brentford have valued Ivan Toney. I will talk about it in my video because I haven't done the video yet. But is it because he's British? Yeah, it is. Question. So Arsenal are not on form compared to last season. Blistering start. What do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Well, no, like you said, nobody could have foreseen that Arsenal were going to show that last. And you know what it is, I think? I think it's because there was no real pressure. There was no real pressure on them last season. I mean, it's like the box of chocolates last season, Arsenal. You just don't know what you're going to get. There was no pressure on them last season. Whereas this season, there is a humongous amount of pressure, not only on the players' shoulders, but on Mikel Arteta's shoulders to try and duplicate that performance. Inside six matches, you got to remember 4 wins and 2 draws, was still unbeaten. But I think that's why it is, because there's pressure to duplicate that performance there. I can't think of any other reason. Oops. So Arsenal are not on for. Oh, you've you've done the same question. I think. Oh, okay. What's this? What's that? What's that? Bit of both. I would play tonight. We've got to take it serious, man. I will play second time to give them game time to see if they should break into the Premier League. Take it serious, man. That's what I would say. Third round three. Ding ding. Please take it seriously. You see, take it serious. All great dynasties start with this trophy. Take it serious. Actually, Anthony, good to see you back in the live chat, man. It's been a while, man. How you been? Hope you're all right. Say hello to the family from me. Say hello to the family from me and everyone from Caraboa TV. But good to see you back in the live chat. Take it serious, Arsenal. I would play a second strong string team to give them game time to see if they should break into. Oh, you've repeated that again. You're repeating the same thing. Why is that? Maybe finger linger. I've got finger linger actually, and I'm serious. I strain these two fingers just like on the touchpad. Oh my goodness. Let's hope Newcastle knock City out tonight. Yeah, you know what? It's as you can see what Pep Guardiola has done with the money he has had at his disposal, the players they have brought. But for me, it's incredible. Do you not realize that Kevin De Bruyne hasn't played? And look where they are. They sit on top of the Premier League tree. But that said, it can be a little bit tiresome when you see the same teams winning over and over, which is why the Scottish League, for me, is yeah, Celtic. Oh, who won? Celtic, the treble. Okay. But yeah, they can't have it all. So you're right. Newcastle, come on. Away the lads. Jordy Town. That was a terrible accent, wasn't it? What areas do Arsenal need to improve in, do you think? Well, it's funny because I've been looking at ESPN over the course of the last couple of days and other platforms just to kind of get a sense to test the water. And they've been saying that the problem for Arsenal hasn't been up front. The problem has been in the defence. And just looking at how we allowed Spurs to come back, I think it was two halves. Jesus definitely should have scored rather than trying to slam the ball. I mean, just take your time, side foot it either left or right side the goalkeeper. But I think for me, the problem is up front. Again, when you're struggling to score goals, you need someone to come in and score the goals. I know Nketiah had that chance from an acute angle, and the keeper had to go down to his left, saved it with his left, I think his left foot or left leg. And then Gabriel Jesus had that opportunity as well. But I think the defense for me is pretty sewn up. The goalkeeper, I'm not going to even go on about that debate about the goalkeeper situation there, but I think the defense, maybe the midfield. Maybe it's the midfield. Having backup in the midfield. Mohamed Oné is still coming back, recuperating from his injury. When Declan Rice, there's a big drop-off, isn't there? We've got lots of creative players. We've got 8s. We've got the odd 7. We've got maybe a hybrid 9, a 10, maybe a couple of 10s. A lot of creativity, but a hard, stone, cold, defensive midfielder, I would probably, again, as a backup to Declan Rice, an out-and-out goal scorer. Is Ivan Toney the answer? Then what's the question? Kane comes back next season and goes to Arsenal. Wouldn't that be a shock move? Would you take him? Well, by then he would have been over. But no. I mean, he's already in his third. I think he's 31, isn't he? No, I wouldn't have him. I would have taken him if he was thinking about coming to Arsenal before going to Germany. I would take him, but not going to Germany and coming back because it would be like, the Chelsea rejects. So not for me, Carl. Would you have him? You wouldn't, would you? I know you wouldn't. Would a system What system is best for Arsenal, do you think, from now on? Well, we've been joking about this. And the question I think John Guna said, would you ever envisage Mikel Arteta going and using a 4-4-2? I'm like analog watch stuck in a digital age, man. All I want and know is about the 4-4-2. I can't stand the invertedness, but it's modern day football, isn't it? And I think that I don't like to see the back three with it inverted, but Mikel Arteta likes to use that. I don't know. What about I don't know a 4-3-3? I'm trying to do my maths. 7, 8, 9, 10. A 4-3-3? I don't know. Whichever is functional and that works, where you don't find our players, once somebody is injured or gets suspended, that we lose the shape. Keep the shape unless we are trying to be the protagonist. But I think, 4-3-3. No idea. You look forward to England beating India in the Cricket World Cup final. And my prediction, do you have one? To be honest, I haven't been following cricket that much, to be honest. I've been following the rugby. Do you know what I'm going to say in it? For me, it's a shame. I know we're getting off topic here. That this shows the drop of how far the West Indies have fallen. That we couldn't even qualify for the World Cup. Do you know how many times we won the World Cup? I think it was called. Was it not called the Gillette Cup? We've won it twice. Twice in its inaugural year, 1975, and then 1970. I can't remember the second time, but we won it twice. But now we couldn't even qualify for the World Cup. Sorry about that. Is Ben White the next contract being negotiated? Do you know? No. I was reading this. He's not the next one. He. I forgot which player is the next one that Arsenal are trying to negotiate, but he's not the next one. He's not. I wouldn't have him, but don't try and fob him off on us. Just because he's a gooner, that doesn't mean anything, does it? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. No, we don't want him. We need a striker. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Is there a watch along tomorrow? 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 What are you doing about tomorrow? The match is tonight. Anyway, yes. So back to this. Brentford versus Arsenal. Arsenal. So let me just check something very, very quickly. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, any more questions before we wrap up this one? Got to be careful. I might upset some people. They don't want to see me slapping the manager. He's not my manager. He's Arsenal's manager. Hey, Thomas, man, what's happening, man? You all right, man? And people might get upset about that. All right. So let's have a look. Let me refresh this page here. Okay, that's nothing to do with it. That's nothing to do with it. And that's something to do with it as well. There we go. All right. If you want to come with your predictions in the live chat, and actually whilst I'm doing that, let me just I think I'll probably do that as a latest poll question on YouTube. Predictions. I'm not going to give you my prediction. I might upset somebody. Choose only one. Or a replay. There we go. So predictions versus Brentford, go over. I've just posted it now. Let me know your thoughts. And I think we're about there now where we're going to wrap this one up. Are we going to wrap this one up? There is no watch along tonight, Emerson. Liverpool versus Leicester in the cup tonight as well. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Come on, you foxes. Come on, you foxes. Who said that? I'm joking, Carl. I'm joking. 4-1 to Arsenal to Scott. And that was the other thing. Again, I've just been listening to a couple of platforms about Emil Smith Rowe. How it's probably his biggest game since the Chelsea game. No, it's not. It's not. A lot of pressure on his shoulders, but it's going to be a mountainous journey for him to perform tonight if he does get chosen to start in the game tonight. You might ask these questions: why is he not getting game time ahead of Fabio Vieira? Why is he not getting game time ahead of Kai Havertz? There's only one person you need to ask, and it's not me. It's Mikel Arteta. If you're saying we're going to keep this player, we've kept the player, you said, all right, we're going to keep you, you need to prove yourself. Give the player up an opportunity to prove himself. Because I think when we played against the Spuds, they did not come on in the 93rd minute? What are you expecting him to do with, in 93rd minute? I mean, I believe in miracles, but that's like, asking a player to fly or to walk on water. Give the youngster a fair crack at the whip, like you give to other players. If you ask him to prove himself, where's the opportunity to prove himself? He can only prove himself in two places, on the training ground and on the pitch. He's been on the training ground, but he hasn't been seen a lot on the pitch. Give him the opportunities. And if you say, actually, oh, goodness, he's injured again. Or actually, he's not doing the things I've asked him to do. Or he's not scoring, then fair enough. But you're not giving a youngster a fair crack at the whip. And by the way, he is one of my favourite players. But that said, like I said, we don't have any room for that kind of soppiness. If a player's not performing, if a player's always injured, he can't stay at Arsenal. Look at Thomas Partey. The stats don't look good, but yet we're still trying to flog this horse. So the same has to be said for other players who, if they're not performing, if they're always out injured, we have to ask that question. And that includes Reece Nelson, because he signed a contract extension, didn't he, the other day? So again, if you're going to keep these players, let them have the opportunity to play. I just find it so strange. Very, very strange. Right, last few before I wrap this one, because I'm a little bit hungry. Nelson to score tonight. But Anthony, that's if he gets chosen to play tonight. That's if he gets chosen. Oh, 1-1 went on penalty. Oh, my goodness. Trossard or Martinelli, do you think is better? God, me. I'll put it like this, Tired. With Martinelli, I love the youngster. What I would say, sometimes his decision making at the end is not that great. It's not that great, which is why when you see Leonard Trossard, his decision making is a lot better. Who am I going to say is better? Oh my goodness. God, you got me there, man. You've got me there. Because I've said over the last 3 transfer windows, Leonard Trossard has been the signing. Forget about Declan Rice. Forget about Fabio Vieira, those players there. Trossard, for me, has been a signing of the last 2 or 3 windows. But who's better? Oh, my goodness. I can't answer that question. Tiger, I'm going to find you because you live near me, don't you? Anyway, when is Partey back fit and will he play for the rest of the season? I have seen that he's still a long way off. I think I did the video day before yesterday about the injuries. He's still a long way off. Timber, we know that's long term, but Thomas Partey is still a long way off. I'll probably say another month and a half. And what happens when he comes back, your guess is as good as mine. Never an impact player in injuries. Sinful Alex, just sinful. I'm not sure what we're trying to do with Emerson Rowe. And that's something else as well. They were talking about Kieran Tierney. These kind of players that we've just loaned out. And anyway, why is Vieira playing much better this season? I think because he's probably found his position, not playing in that ghost of a number 10 position, alongside or behind or in front of Martin Odegaard on the right-hand side. He plays on the left. Plays on the left-hand side with more freedom. So I think that's why we've seen a lot better from Vieira, I think. Random question. What is your favourite meal? Oh, my goodness. My favourite meal has to be a West Indian meal. Rice and peas with some sauce. Now, sauce is like piece of pork, the way that my parents made it or make it. It's a special kind of dish that only people from Dominica can make. Rice and peas, chicken, but the way that my parents make it. Yeah. I know my wife is listening, but yeah, rice and peas, chicken, and some sauce as well on the side with some cucumber slices. Delicious. Mom! So you said on here, so is Arteta bias then? Yeah, he's got his favourites. He's got his favourites. He still has his favourites. He's very, very stubborn. He will only pick certain players until they run into the ground. And it's so unfair. When you know you've got a squad of 22 players, and these are his players, the players that he's brought in, I still think he still doesn't know how to play his best hand. You got a winning hand of a deck of cards, but he still doesn't know how to play that hand. But yeah, is he biased? I would say that he's more stubborn than biased. Right. Sorry about that. My laptop was about to just die. Let me switch the camera over. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, my laptop was about to die. Yeah. Anyway, Rice has gone off the ball, off the boil. Does Jesus start to get game time? Again, you play players who are on form and who are performing. If players are not on form, they're off form, why are you playing them? Don't play them. And I know we spoke about this on Monday about why is it you can see, and I'm not picking on him, Eddie Nketiah wasn't having the best of games. I mean, don't get me wrong, he was running all over the pitch and he made a silly tackle on the goalkeeper. You don't take him off. You take off Gabriel Jesus. It was just so strange. But if players are not playing, if they're off form, don't play them. Klopp is very similar with certain players. Yeah, I see that. I see that. But don't be so stubborn, and it gets detrimental to the bigger picture. The team. There's no I in team, is there? There's no I or me in team, is there? So you've got 22 players there. Rotation? Anyway. I believe that I have come to an end on this show over here. Thank you so very much for joining me over here. Like I said, I was supposed to be joined by somebody. They let me down. They just sent me a message there now. But at least you joined me. That's the most important thing. Thank you for joining me over here. So let's see what happens later on this evening. Hey, Thomas, what's happening, man? You right, Thomas? I'm going to be careful. Some people might get very, very upset. Hey, what's happening, man? Can I get free tickets to see Brentford play? That's what I said it. Yeah. I'm worried about our midfield tonight. Yeah, I don't think Declan Rice will be playing tonight. We've got a lot of creative players. Maybe Mohamed Elneny might come in as a holding midfielder. Who knows? The only person we'll know will be him. Him shall not be named. All right, people. I'm definitely finished. Oh, actually, before I go, let me just double check and see where we are with the voting, the latest votes. And I made a slight mistake or error. Predictions versus Brentford. Choose only one. Win for Brentford, a win for Arsenal, or actually I should have put goes to penalties. We have received 16 votes, and so far it's turned out like this. So tied on 6% of the votes, a draw, should have been a draw, should have gone to penalties, or win for Brentford, and 88% say it's going to be a win for Arsenal. Let's hope so. I might yet do a post-game reaction. Who knows? Who knows? What's that? What? Should do what should no, you're having a laugh, mate. No. I might do instant post game reaction, depending. Anyhow, guys, thank you. Sorry, guys and girls, thank you for joining me on the show over here. Went on a little bit longer than I actually thought, but hey, this is our community. Our community, cannon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.